Mary Plath is spying into the window where Lydia is getting changed. Disgusting. Anyway, he says him and Lydia are going on a daddy-daughter date, but they're not really going on a daddy-daughter date because Zach is in town and
Lydia does not know I'm here.
And he kept it a secret. He came all the way from, God, where is he from? It's a place that's cold usually and has legal weed. Chicago. No, it's not Chicago.
I just flew in from Colorado.
Colorado, that's it. He came from Colorado just to be here, and Lydia has no idea he's here, but he's here to finally propose to her.
Well, so what's the plan? I'm kind of...
Yeah, what's the plan?
They all ask Zach what his plan is, and he gives them all step-by-step instructions of what he wants.
Feels like when the substitute teacher's telling you what to do and not one of soul's listening.
So no one here respects Zach except for Kim, and it shows.
Damn freaking idiot.
Ethan, why? Why? What did Zach ever do to you? Is he making you feel a certain way in your pants when you look at him? Whatever it is, Zach does not make Ethan feel comfortable with his own sexuality, so Ethan says everything just to get under Zach's skin, and he says it so loud that obviously Zach can hear half of this shit that he says. Micah rolls down the hill because nothing says that I'm listening to you quite like this. What a fucking child, man. What is up with these Plath siblings? They're all assholes for no reason other than to be assholes.
I don't approve of anything going on here.
He disapproves so much that he decides to start a random fire at the spot that Zach is planning to propose at.
Oh, he started a fire.
Oh, real mature of you. Then the lady with the lobotomy says,
I think Ethan didn't mean any wrong by it. I think he was just going to blow off steam.
You don't think Ethan meant anything wrong by lighting a fire at the very spot the guy's planning on proposing? Are you an idiot? Of course he meant offense. Why else would he do it? You just don't go randomly being like, oh, I need to start a fire right here for no reason at all. No goddamn, well, he gives a reason, but the reason's not good. He's like, oh, well, I needed to do it because blah, blah, blah.
I was just cleaning up the grass on the edge of the peninsula.
That fucking peninsula would have been just fine without you there starting fires beforehand. Even Kim started getting worried about it, and Kim started trying to be a parent, being like, hey, we got a fire pit over there. Can you please make fires there? But Ethan's like,
I'm not burning anything.
Fuck you, Mom. You left Dad. I'm going to do whatever the I want. I'm going to have Micah roll down the hill, and I'm going to light fires all around this bitch until this day ends.
Fire, fire, fire.
Yeah, can we just put it out, please?
No, I'm gonna let it burn.
Oh my God, Ethan is pissing me off. Shut the hell up, Ethan. I remember when I thought Ethan used to be cool. He was so innocent and shy and kind, and now he's just this big lumberjack asshole.
Because I want to burn the grass.
Zach, push him into the water for the love of God. Just give him a little shovey poo. Ethan, he's being a dick for no reason. So Ethan says Zach can put out the fire, then he walks away and says,
Off.
Fuck, man! Ethan! You could be cool, you could win everybody's hearts, but instead you're not. You're just being a big giant piece of fucking shit!
I don't like how he treats other people so far.
Veronica, shut the hell up, because everybody doesn't like you, and just because they don't like you, you know what it feels like. So why are you trying to push that insecurity onto somebody else? Are you projecting? What the fuck are you doing? You know what it's like being on the outside, so why are you trying to push Zach further on the outside? You fucking bitch! I liked Veronica before this. I felt bad for her when Micah said that he cheated, but now I'm starting to realize that was just pre-karma. Life said, here's your bullshit, because later we know you're gonna be a bitch. Pre-karma, baby.
I still think it's fair that he can just walk in and get Lydia so fast, you know?
Why does Ethan sound jealous about this? Oh, are you jealous somebody's coming to take your sister away? And that they're actually gonna make love to her and you're not the one that's gonna do it? That's pretty freaking gross. But I'm getting those vibes. If anybody else is getting those incestual. If anybody's getting vibes that he wants to bang his sister, comment down below. No one gets my sister but me! So now Ethan, Micah, and Veronica are planning how they're gonna ruin this day for Zach. They've formed their Bean Girl squad, and they're just gonna try and ruin every chance Zach has to make his proposal special. Pretty messed up. I still think it's weird he's proposing with the entire family involved, but still, y'all agreed to be there. So why are y'all trying to f it up now? All you could have said was, nah, we don't want to show up, and let that be that. So out of nowhere, Mariah shows up like a cherry bomb. Half of y'all probably thought I was having a stroke, but I wasn't. I was just doing the funnest part of the song. And why is her hair making her head look squarish? She looks like Frankenstein's monster. Not the facial, but the shape. Am I the only one seeing this square ass head? Anyway, her hair is so black that it reminds me of the scene from Spinal Tap.
How much more black could this be? And the answer is none. None more black.
I think I do need like a tiny bit more wine then.
Me too. Anyway, she discusses her beef with Veronica, and she doesn't want to show up to this proposal because she knows Veronica will be there. And the last time they talked, she messed everything up. Veronica didn't do anything. According to this whole thing, it's because of the stuff about Mariah's ex-boyfriend. Anybody remember Max? That dude sucked. So she continues talking about her beef with Veronica, and her plan is to just drink a bunch of wine.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I just know in my heart I need a fresh start.
Every time we see you, you need a fresh start. God, is there a time that she's not introduced on the show where she's like, I'm starting over, I'm reinventing me? Never. Every single goddamn time. She's always reinventing herself. She's always having a fresh start. And lady, this look is not it. So now Zach puts everybody in their place so he can finally propose.
It's just a proposal. I don't know what everybody was there for.
I don't know why either, but y'all agreed, so stop bitching.
It gave Bridezilla vibes.
Micah doesn't know what that means, but it means that the bride is really angry about getting stuff done the way that she wants. But looking at Zach, he doesn't look angry. He's not yelling at anybody. He's just being very specific about what he wants, which isn't a bad thing. I don't know why everybody's looking at him like, oh man, we showed up for this proposal and now we gotta stand in a certain place? What an asshole! Mariah shows up and Veronica bitches.
And it's already very difficult.
It's not. People are simple. They eat, they drink, they shit, and they sleep. Everything in between is just people stuff.
I'm getting a little hot.
Veronica starts taking her clothes off. Wait, what? Oh. She's taking her clothes off to wear something stupid. I think my girls have that same goddamn dress. I don't know what the statement she's trying to make wearing this is, but it looks really stupid, and now I can see why people make fun of you. It's not because, oh, poor you. It's just because you are garbage and you suck. Stop trying to put the attention on you when the attention should be on Zach and Lydia. And nobody's looking at you anyway because that dress is fucking atrocious. Anyway, the Plaths can't hold their bladder in, so they all have to pee at the same time. I'm not joking. They're all walking away to go pee.
I do have to pee.
I have to pee too.
I have to go. Well, hi guys.
So Lydia shows up and she's shocked that her brother's here. And then she sees what's going on and oh my God, her smile. It's so goddamn cute. It literally, it warms my icy cold black heart. And it almost makes me want to cry. Almost! I'm a man, and as a man, I don't cry. Ain't that right, Ethan? I want to suck dick. Damn right! Wait, what?
You are the love of my life.
Will you go to the prom with me? No, I fucked that up. I meant to say.
Will you marry me?
Please say no.
Ethan, shut up, man. People can hear you. Stop being so goddamn rude. Anyway, Lydia says,
Yes.
and they hug it out because they don't kiss. Still weird that they decided to never kiss until they got married, but I guess a good old hug and a handshake is a good way to celebrate being proposed to. I don't fucking know, man. Veronica goes on a hike in the middle of the woods so she can talk shit about the Plaths. You could have waited till after. Well, she's in the middle of the woods and she decides to call Olivia. Why? Because apparently we need more Olivia on the show. It's so stupid how they force feed us Olivia. I don't want your Olivia. Send it back. I mean, she's an okay person, but goddammit, she's so boring. She adds nothing to it. And it's okay to be boring. I'm boring as shit, but I'm not being followed around with a camera crew catching up on what I'm doing. Except for this camera. But goddammit, that's for YouTube and it's different. Micah and Ethan are planning on grilling Zach.
See if we can make him crack.
Like an egg? I like my Zach sunny side up, please. No, wait, scrambled. Definitely scrambled.
You're just talking about you.
Yeah?
Ethan asks why he needs to propose and get married so damn fast, and the answer's obvious. Because they aren't boning. They want to put privates together and slap them around until they figure out how to actually do it properly. But honestly, it is a good question. There's no reason to rush it because Ethan knows from experience when he rushed his marriage. Now he's alone and looking like a lumberjack. You see what it does to you when a marriage gets ruined? You turn secretly gay and you grow a weird beard and mustache combo. You start looking like the guy who's on a list and can't be anywhere near an elementary school.
When you're with Lydia, when you think of Lydia, what do you feel?
Definitely not his penis going up. Ayo! Sorry, that's dumb. I'm done with the gay jokes. It's okay to be gay. I just don't know if this guy knows he's gay. I think he's straight for Jesus. Which is very weird to say you're straight because of the love you have for another man. So Ethan asks about the not doing anything physical and not kissing thing.
It's hard, for sure.
I bet it is.
I bet it is.
Why did Ethan say it like that? That's the weird. I bet it is. Are you fantasizing about kissing Lydia? Anyway.
Are you gay?
Ethan says, smiling, trying to lure Zach into bed with him. And then the episode ends. I mean, granted, I think Zach might be gay, but I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing because I got a gaydar and it keeps going off. Which is completely fine, and you know, like, because people are sometimes super religious, they know that being gay is wrong, so they tend to pretend like they're straight, and then they're unhappy in a marriage, and then 10 years, they have their gay hoe stage. So if that's the case, Zach's gonna be happy no matter what in the end. Both ends. In the end of his life and in the end of his butt, or inside his butt. You know what? We're just not gonna talk about it. Okay, whatever. This is a weird episode. It really shows that the guys have this toxic male masculinity towards them, and they hate anybody different, even though there's different people all over the world. This really shows me that Ethan is not a good person, Micah is not a good person, and Veronica is definitely not a good person, and Kim, God, how come the person that killed their child is the only one that was a good person this day? Anyway, guys, this is Dee-man Johnson III, reminding you that I'm proud of you and you're doing a great job no matter what, so always keep it up. I know sometimes we're not the best versions of ourselves, and sometimes we do things that make us just disappointed in ourselves, like, God, why do I act like that? Why do I do that? But it's because we recognize these things about ourselves that we can change it, and we can be better each and every day. You just have to take that first step. Life lessons. Suck a dick, change your life. The newest episode of Plathville, and I'm joined here with Toasty
and we're just going to talk about what we just saw. We were talking about the whole fire thing, and I really wanted you to continue that if you would, or start at the beginning about your thoughts about dumbass Ethan. And I guess I shouldn't be, what do you call it, where you take sides or whatever, but I'm going to take sides and just call him dumbass Ethan. What did you think about when dumbass Ethan started lighting the fires?
I thought so much. So very, very much. As I was just saying to you, I think it really showed that Kim can't parent, because he's just not listening to his mum. When there's all that kindling around, she's literally pointing it out. Wildfires take place in America quite often, as we all know. It's just stupid. They could lit the whole property on fire. And the other thing is that I really feel like the family, the Plaths in general, kind of shamed themselves from not being able to parent and control their sons. To them trying to normalise, like, the guy likes fire, let him light a fire. It's not legal, mate. Like, pyromania is... people get arrested for that.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I didn't really have a problem with them lighting fires. I personally love lighting fires as long as you put it out. It's just the time they did it and the place they did it. It was just very disrespectful, just for the point of being disrespectful.
Yeah, absolutely. It was Neanderthal-like. Like, let's resort back to old human instincts, like manly man, make fire, boom. You know, like, what's he going to do next? Like, roll around? Well, he did. He rolled around like a freaking child. And it's just, it makes no sense. These people think they're grown and they're children. And part of that is down to this irresponsible parenting that we're even seeing playing out in their adulthood.
Yeah, it is very messed up how they're trying to take a sweet moment, and every chance that they can, they try and ruin it or distract it. And they're like, oh, he's so anal about this, he's giving off Bridezilla vibes. Well, he wasn't angry, he was just being very direct on what he wanted. Now, I will say it's a little bit weird that you want to have the whole entire family involved in a proposal, but, you know, that's his thing, and he wanted it. And it's like, if you agreed to it, don't be fighting him every damn part of the way. Just do it, or don't show up.
Absolutely. I do think that him wanting to do it with the whole family there was quite telling of him, because possibly he comes from a family where that would be celebrated and where that would be nurturing and really warm and loving.
Yeah.
And you can see he's quite jarred by their attitude and their behaviour and just the general energy that they're all putting out. He's finding it quite confusing. But then also on the other hand, with Lydia being who she is, her family mean a lot to her, and she's always put them first. So I think in her mind, it would be more special to have her family there to witness it, and that possibly influenced it too, which should make the whole family go, amazing, this guy knows our kid that well, he's willing to make her this happy. So going, he's going to make her this happy, well, we need to screw this up.
Yeah, it was really gross.
I agree, it's probably what Lydia wanted.
Absolutely, Wendy.
Yeah, it was really gross of the siblings. I did not like it at all. I the whole time I'm just watching, like you say, he literally just started rolling down the hill. He shouted 4, started running into whoever he did while he Micah, right? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always get the names confused. Micah. So I always pronounce it wrong. God, and then the whole time you just hear Ethan just keep talking crap under his breath. What did you think about all that?
I thought it was gross, to be honest with you. Like, audibly saying, don't say yes, you freaking child. And you selfish freaking child. How dare you? She's showed you from her heart how much this would mean to her. She had a one-to-one chat with you where you broke her heart and told her that I don't like him. What, because you fancy him? Like, you think the bloke's gay because you've got those intentions in your mind. So it's just all odd and shitty. Like, they've really shamed themselves. They've just shown themselves to be shitty people.
Yeah, and then Veronica also showed her. I feel like this was very telling of Veronica being a shitty person. Before, I thought she was okay, but this episode really shows that she's part of the Mean Girl Club. What do you think?
Yeah, I think with her, she wants to be so accepted by them that she sees another target that isn't her and goes, okay, I can jump on board with them, I can then bond with them over this. But no, that makes you shitty. You're doing a shitty thing. However they've treated you,
worse than them.
Pardon, Wendy?
I was just saying, to me, it makes her worse than them because she knows how it feels and she still does it.
Absolutely. Like, I understand not everybody gets empathy. We think that everyone's going to grow up one day and attain empathy, and that doesn't happen. But it's still shocking when you see somebody who is hurt by certain treatment and doesn't go, you know what, I'm not going to let this happen to somebody else. I'll be your rock. I'll help you. I'll guide you through this mess of a family if you want to be a part of it.
Yeah, especially for Veronica, she is an outsider and she is treated like crap, well, according to her. And then you think that she wouldn't want that on somebody else, but then she just projects and reflects it right back onto Zach. It's really sickening.
Yeah, absolutely. It's yeah, they've all shown themselves up, as we say over here. They've shown themselves up.
So before we go on and talk about the actual proposal, I want to talk about Mariah a little bit and her new hairdo. Who likes her hair? Anybody here actually like it?
I thought all her hair fell out. She was wearing a wig, honestly.
No, that's a bad dye job. Like, whatever she's done to it, she's fried it. Like, I come from a family of hairdressers. I am not one, but I've been around it for a long time. She has completely fried her hair off, and she's not taken into consideration what her skin tone is to what colour to match. I get it. You wanna be dramatic and dye your hair black and do something completely opposite from the blonde, but don't do that. It doesn't work. It doesn't suit you. It doesn't bring out anything about you, and if anything, it makes you more eye-grabbing because people are going, oh my god,
right?
What happened?
Was it from This Is Spinal Tap where the guy's like, could it be more blacker? And the answer is, no, it can be none more black, or something like that. That's what it reminds me of. And her hair almost looks square. Like, it makes her whole head look square, and it sort of reminds me of Frankenstein's monster. It's hard to explain. It's just the shape of it.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can't do that. She's found GHDs, and she's pulling off the early noughties dead straight hair look. It's just not the one.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. We volumize these days.
I keep saying she reminds me of Joan Jett, kind of.
I think that's what she's trying to go for. Like, to be honest, I think that's like her aim. But it's not working. These people playing a thing, you know, like they're playing a persona. Carl Jung would have had a field day with them. I mean, even to the point that Mariah's tattooed Rebel on her arm. I mean,
yeah, right.
That's so freaking cringe. And then the other episode when the boys were like, we've called ourselves the Rowdies because we're rowdy. No.
Oh my god, that was so lame. It's like, can you say
really
something more lame? No.
I literally heard that and thought, I would love to pick you guys up, pop you on the streets of London and hear you try to tell people, we're the Rowdies. You up.
Alright, can we please talk about the actual proposal? God, when Lydia found out what was going on, the way her face lit up, I don't know why, but I loved it. Like, everything about that was so cute. It was so sweet. And she was so happy that even it made me feel happy for her.
Yeah, I mean, it was, I call things happy making. It was a very, very happy making scene. You can't help but see their joy between each other and feel joy. It was palpable. It came straight through. And that's lovely. Like, they matched each other too. Like, his face and his body language was just bursting. And then you got Ethan.
Yeah, then you got Ethan saying, fucking idiot, say no. Please say no. Like, shut up, man.
Right? How dare you make my sister so happy.
God, it sounds like he's he's jealous over it. Like, nobody can make her feel happy except for me. Or I don't know what it is. It's weird, whatever it is.
That's exactly how it comes across.
Yeah.
Possessive, almost.
Very possessive, very strange, slightly incestuous.
Yes.
It kind of toes a line, and then it also makes us question his actual sexuality with everything that's going on.
Yeah, definitely. And then my wife said it the best about Ethan's girlfriend. She said she seems like she got a lobotomy.
Yes! Well, when they were first talking, Ethan's girlfriend was like, I didn't expect him to message me back. She found him online, so I think that implies that she knew who he was.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
And a bit of a fangirl and just going, I'm dating a Plath and I'm on the show. It's like, love, you are a mother. Get your child away from this family.
Right? Especially now.
Yeah, like, how are you falling for this? Oh, he's making a fire. I don't think he was doing it intentionally. He bent down and lit the fire. You can't get more intentional.
Yeah, I think they meant, I don't think he was intentionally making himself an asshole. But I hated how, is it gaslighting what he did, where he's like, oh, I was just burning he was trying to give a reason behind it, like what he's doing was a good job or some shit.
Yeah, it was 1,000,000% gaslighting. It reminded me of when I worked in primary schools. Kids underneath the age of 7 are the best liars, but you can also see through them.
Yeah.
And it was like when I've asked a child, why did you do this thing that I've just seen you do? And they go, I didn't. I only did this. It's like, I know what you did. I watched you. Like, we all watch you, Ethan. We know.
It's on.
By the way, sorry.
Go ahead.
Go on, Wendy.
I was just going to say the rumor that, or the whatever that Veronica put out there was they had set him on fire. And we clearly saw that's not what happened. So that shows you how much she exaggerates.
Oh, yeah. I mean, unless, hopefully, one of them gets set on fire later.
Right. That would be nice.
Not by anyone's intervened.
All right, so speaking of Veronica, though, let's talk about, I guess, first, let's talk about her changing her outfit like that was supposed to be this big thing that happened, when really it was like, why? Why are you changing your outfit? And you're in Florida, so it's hot as hell, so you're out here wearing 2 outfits at the beginning?
Right? Like, I was looking at her first going, you're not dressed for this, love. What are you doing
Over in Georgia, not Florida.
Okay, it's Georgia. And then that dress was, like I said in the chat to Wendy and Supreme, it looked like a little girl's party dress that you get for like, they're going to a birthday.
Yeah, I swear my girls have the exact same dress. Is that supposed to be some sort of knockout dress?
Well, I was wondering, it didn't work, and then the getting stuck in the shoes was brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, whereas Ethan's girlfriend is basically wearing a negligee. A very beautiful negligee. It looked great on her, but it looked like a negligee. Like, and it kind of hit me with, like, these people have come a long way from being so pious and so prudish and modest. It's like, they're not batting an eyelid at the negligee lovely dress and the child's party dress.
Yeah.
It was a bright, sparkly dress to draw attention, and that's why she had the outfit reveal, because she thinks she's on RuPaul's Drag Race main stage.
Yeah, she would have been told to sashay away. The reveal failed.
Absolutely.
Especially, like you said, when it got stuck on her feet. Oh my god, that was so funny. It's like, how long are we going to stay on this?
Oh man, like, and they're all just kind of like side-eyeing her and then looking back and getting on with what they're doing.
So, Olivia found a way to come back this episode, and I'm like, Jesus, when did this become the Plaths and Olivia show? But anyway, Veronica goes into the woods, and she calls Olivia. How do you feel about Olivia's return yet again?
It's odd. I understand why they're doing it, because Olivia would have had her own set of fans that would have been on her side rather than Ethan, and that holds those viewers, so it makes sense to why she's back. But it doesn't make sense for plot. Like, Veronica, just let go. You're a big girl. You can do this by yourself. You don't need to have Olivia project onto you. Like, what you're going through is what you're going through, and what she's going through is what she did. If you start projecting onto each other while there's solace there, you're just going to build up this sort of frustration even further, instead of it being completely authentic.
Yeah. Yeah, it just feels so weird. It's like, why is she even on this show? What is the whole point of this call? Just to talk shit about the Plaths in the middle of the woods on their property? And you could have just saved that call for later. Like, why did it have to be then? And even the, like, camera people were like, you're talking really loud. They're going to hear you. I swear, I think she wants to get caught, but then what?
She does.
Of course she does.
Like, she's doing that teenage girl thing of, like, I'm going to talk really loudly. And, oh, no. It all works. Like, no, you're coming across like a child. You've got a mortgage.
She was giddy telling them that she was calling Olivia. Look how happy she was.
I am kind of for her doing it there, though, because I did find it funny of her stumbling through the woods and then coming into a barbed wire fence.
Yeah. She looked like she wasn't wearing the right shoes for walking through the woods.
No, but she had trainers on. Oh, sneakers. She had sneakers on. With all those
shocking. Sorry, go ahead.
She should have walk. Like, she really should have.
Oh, and then we get that followed by probably the most cringiest thing this whole entire season, or the entire show, is when we get Micah and Ethan talking with Zach, trying to grill him to see if he's the right fit for Lydia, even though he already made up his mind that he isn't.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't understand. Like, Kim was right at one point this episode. She spotted that they're doing a kind of hazing.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think it's weird when, comparatively, in the Plaths, you're looking at them being such douchebags that you're going, oh, Kim and Barry are kind of likeable. You know? And which happened this episode because they just showed themselves to be complete dicks. That conversation wasn't necessary. Not all of it. Some of it was necessary. They need to get to know him. They need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
But the intimidation, not cool. Like, the body language, the way they've beckoned him in. Like, it was weird. It was all very weird. And you can see Zach is just really wanting to make everything as happy as possible for Lydia. And all they're doing is bursting his bubble.
Yeah, they're not even really asking good questions. It's more like, what's wrong with you? Why are you not intimate? If somebody wanted to be intimate with me, I would do it the first chance I got. And it's like, yeah, that's you, fucking weirdo. That's not Zach.
No, absolutely. And I think one thing that made me laugh when Zach was like, look, I found that it's affected my relationships before. And in my mind, I was just like, horn dog.
But Ethan wasn't intimate with Olivia before they got married.
No.
That's what I don't get about all this. He acts like he's such a big, burly man. You were a virgin on your wedding night, and there's nothing wrong with that, but don't act like it didn't happen.
Right?
Right? And he was so rosy-cheeked and innocent. Like, the way he acted when he had his first Coca-Cola. Like, oh. And this bloke is being respectful, doing what a lot of families would wish of, like, not touching their loved one in that way. No one wants to think about that. And this is all that they're thinking about.
What gets me is the whole, he's like, why are y'all moving so quickly? And it's like, you did the same thing with Olivia, and also, well, I guess he knows how that ended, but it's like, that's how y'all were raised. She's literally, Lydia's just doing how she was raised, or, you know, the way she was raised. She's doing what sort of they were expected to do. They don't really date. She dated a little bit. That's even more than just getting to know them, kind of.
Exactly, and her being a girl, it was even stricter, I promise.
Yeah. And then the shame on top of that goes along with that strictness that goes into your mind.
Absolutely.
I mean, forward, she knows that alongside her beliefs and her upbringing, she's not to have sex before marriage. she's taken that to a next pious step for herself of saying no kissing. And like they're getting married in 3 months because they really want to shag, essentially, I think.
Yeah.
Like, they're horny. Let them get on with it, and just like you won't be complaining after a while that they're not banging. They will be doing it a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely. They'll be banging so much that Lydia's gonna walk weird for about a week. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Lydia's going to have more kids than Kim in a much quicker amount of time.
Hopefully she doesn't run any of them over.
Yeah.
And the same mom that taught her all that is now, shacking up with the guy in a different state and abandoning all the kids. I mean, what does that tell the poor girl?
Absolutely. I feel like Lydia's the last one to kind of live underneath the weird way to put it, but their old regime, like the old way of how they were raising them.
Yeah.
There is such a difference between the 3 younger girls and their kind of way that they approach the world compared to Lydia upwards.
Yeah, I wonder if it's hard for the older ones to see that happening, knowing that they were raised in such a strict way, and now seeing that they're sort of more, not free, but more free than they ever were.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they put the youngest one in like a belly top. I don't know what you guys call them out there. When the tummy shows, they put the youngest one in that a couple of episodes ago. I was just like, oh, that's progressive for them.
A crop top.
Adorable. But they would have probably freaked out about that years ago.
Oh, definitely. It's not a
They didn't
potato.
want Mariah to wear jeans.
Yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't, would they? That was weird. Jeans are very practical.
Oh, agreed. All right, let's talk about the end. And y'all, I think y'all all know what I mean. The last god dang thing that Ethan had to tell Zach, and that's, are you gay?
Oh, yeah, when Ethan asked, are you like me?
Because if you are gay, I know a few bathhouses we can go to.
Right?
Oh, my God. That was the most weirdest part. I mean, okay, I'll admit, I'm thinking the whole time Zach's gay, just because, sometimes people are gay because they're super religious and they think it's wrong to be gay, and they don't know that they're gay, but they find out later in life when they're married. That could happen. Hopefully it doesn't. But, I thought about it, but still, him asking Zach if he's gay, what is Zach going to say? Yeah, I'm gay. No, dude, he just proposed to your sister. What the hell do you think he's going to say?
I've known people that are kind of similar in mannerism to Zach and aren't gay. I've known people that are and that are gay. He could be whatever the hell he wants, but I think that at their young age, they're still not going to fully know.
Yeah.
They've not explored the world or themselves or had that ability to find that out. So as a result, yeah, I mean, I think he's straight at the moment because that's what he knows he is. But who knows, like, if one day he'll be gay, or if he'll feel maybe I'm bi or maybe I'm pan. Like, who knows? But whatever he is, he's a lovely human being.
Agreed.
And I think any family in their right mind would be so happy to welcome him.
Completely agreed. I think he's gonna make Lydia really happy, unless if he ends up being gay later. But I think they're gonna be I think they're gonna go on so many fun adventures.
Oh, absolutely.
I heard that young guys his age from that area in Colorado normally dress like that, talk like that, act like that. So it could be a cultural thing. We don't know.
Could be. I think, have they mentioned before he's got quite a few sisters? So that could also be an influence on that he's just...
Very true.
A bit more in touch with his emotions and knows how to be around women and be a bit more gentle. There was a few moments when they were asking him about what does he want to do, and he said, well, I'm planning to have a coffee shop. I think that's a really good plan. Steady business. Everyone wants coffee. Everyone loves coffee. It's a good business idea. But to those lads, they're going, he doesn't want to do construction or mechanics or anything with his hands. What?
Right? He doesn't want to be a slave to the trade.
Yeah, he needs to break his back for her, literally.
Yeah.
That's all they were ever taught.
I need to live
Sorry.
vicariously through him and have him kiss her.
Yes, when he said he doesn't understand how Zach could resist because he definitely couldn't. I was like, you talking directly about your sister? Because you've already made few innuendos at your sisters.
Oh my god. No, there was another part too where Zach said it's hard for sure, and Ethan replied back in the most weirdest way, I bet it is. Like as if he's thinking about currently kissing his sister.
Yeah. Oh, well, doing more with his sister. Like that's not well endowed. You don't say nothing like that to your sister, as he said a few episodes ago. And then it's just, there are some really weird kind of Freudian slips from Ethan.
Yeah, agree. I know
Here's
sometimes...
something. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead.
No, please.
I was just going to say, sometimes, just like Freud said, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but not this time.
Yep. Yeah, I really...
definitely not just a cigar this time.
Oh, yeah. He wants a bit more.
All right.
But do y'all remember the big fight that was going to happen between Ethan and Barry when they went over there and everybody came outside?
Whenever Kim came outside and Barry came outside and Olivia didn't want to see them, but they wanted to see the kids, that fight?
Exactly. Yeah. And then they said, well, then you're going to have to leave. Well, Ethan said, well, I guess we'll never see them when they're 18 and all this kind of things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Lydia was sobbing. She was so brokenhearted. She missed them so much. And so she just broke down and started sobbing when that happened.
Mm.
And he went over and he was hugging everyone goodbye, and she went to hug him, and he hugged her, but he pushed her off of him. And I always thought that was so beyond cruel. And now it makes me wonder, was it a little bit too much of a hug? And he had to push her away for a reason?
Ew, hopefully not.
I mean, that is quite possible. There is a bit of a thing where she's been used as the family's do-girl for so many years. Like, you do this, you do that. And she's happily done it. And all she's wanted is for everybody to join up and be happy for one another. And it's very sad.
Yeah, and everybody's got to battle her the entire way. Well, not her, but the person she's interested in who will make her happy. They got to fight him the entire way.
Yeah.
It shows that they don't really respect her. They just expect from her rather than respect.
Hosanna was the do-girl before her. Moriah completely got a free pass. Makes you wonder why. Why is she allowed to not do anything?
She's got the victim complex of, where is me? I'm so depressed over another boy.
Right, but what made her that way? Did something happen with one of those brothers?
Possibly, but I think it's part of her raising. There is social stunting in their social development, and as a result, she can't regulate her emotions properly.
You know, y'all mentioned Joan Jett. Her first tattoo ever is on her wrist. It says Black Heart, and it's got 3 razor blade slices across the wrist.
Oh my god!
But I mean, Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. I mean, hello.
I've known a lot of people with mental health. I've never known a person with mental health to literally do tattoos around stuff like that. They don't tend to want to advertise it.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we're coming to an end. Is there any last things you want to say about this episode that we just saw, Toasty?
Mariah needs to stop being a victim. Ethan needs to either come out of the closet, mate, or be happy for your sister and stop wanting to do her. One or the other. Veronica, just get lost.
Right.
Go live your life away from these people.
They're slowly starting to infect her and making her into the bad person too. Or maybe Veronica is a bad person and this just shows how bad she actually is.
She's always been a mean girl, bad person. Yeah. This is nothing new.
I completely saw that as childish, of jumping on the bandwagon. Like, whether she feels that way or not, she just wanted them to like her for it, and that's pathetic.
Agreed. All right, Wendy, did you want to give us any last words too?
The only thing I just wanted to say was I thought it was so beyond inappropriate for Veronica to be trash-talking the family in front of 14-year-old Amber.
Yeah.
What the hell? She's a child, and this is her sister.
She has she's too immature to understand the boundaries of, you're new to this family, you keep your mouth shut. You can talk to your partner, that's different, but these are the children of the family. They're not more on your side than they are to their blood. She needs to learn boundaries, and that these people aren't all going to be her allies because she might be in the right in one cause.
And I completely agree. And with that said, we are ending today's episode. I would like to thank you, Toasty and Wendy, both for joining me and watching the episode with me.
Thank you for providing it.
Yeah, agree to that. And thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Dee-man.
Thank you, Toasty. Thank you, Dee-man.